So lying down in Shavasana with your feet falling apart, the legs apart, your arms apart, a bit of room between the arms and the armpit, and bringing the palms facing up to the ceiling to decompress the shoulders. So just let the body be symmetrical, one whole line, and close the eyes. And also try to get as much of the neck on the floor as well. So you don't want to be looking in the direction of the ceiling. You want to extend the neck and bring the chin towards the chest a little bit so that the neck is nice and relaxed, if that's possible for your body, of course. And so just relaxing in the corpse pose. Your legs and your feet are not, your legs and your arms are still kind of fairly close to the body, but just a little bit of room. And let the body sink to the floor. Just taking a moment and letting go. And now we will be a witness to what the body has done today. So if you want to imagine almost like you're playing a movie with you yourself as the main actor or actress in that movie, and just watching it as if it's somebody else's life and it's just the body doing something. So from the morning, visualize the time when you got up in as much detail as possible, how you got off the bed. I'm assuming it's the morning. And then the first few things that you did after getting up, that your body did. And looking at what was done. Breakfast, normal routine. And watching in chunks of an hour or half an hour and trying to imagine these events in quite a lot of detail, but without getting emotionally involved with those events. Just watching them, not judging them, just watching them in a sort of disconnected way. And then now fast forwarding to about lunchtime. And try and remember as many details as possible. And then moving on to mid-afternoon. And then moving on to just the time when you were getting ready to come to this class. So just getting ready to come here. So what you did, just looking and bearing witness to what happened. So you're a mere witness, looking at what has happened. And now the body is here, lying on the floor. And bringing yourself to this present moment. And now we connect to the present moment with our breath. So we will do the stare breath. So we'll inhale and then stop. Inhale, carrying on, inhaling, stop, and then exhale nicely. So for those of you who've done this breath with me, so imagine a step, you go up, then you hold the breath for a second, you go up, second step, you go up, third step, and then you come down the slide, and then you just exhale normally. So let's do that a few more times. So inhale, one, hold, inhale a little bit more, and then exhale with control. So don't force anything. If this is not working for you today, just breathe normally. So breathing up the steps a few more times. 1, 2, 3, and then exhaling nicely, controlled way. And carry on 2 more breaths in your own time. And now letting go of the breath. And we're just going to do a full tense and relax of the whole body. So now tense the whole body, tense everything you've got, the legs, the arms, lift the head up, tensing everything you've got in the body, and then letting everything go and relaxing on the floor. So we'll do that one more time. So tensing everything that you want to tense, you can tense a little bit more, and then let go without hurting yourself, obviously, and relax here. And then bring your arms up and overhead behind you, push the heels away from you, so that means the toes towards you. Hold your right wrist with your left hand, and then bending towards the left, stretching the right side. Just feeling that stretch in the body, openness in the upper body. Breathing normally here. And then letting go, coming back to the center. And then the opposite side. So grab your left wrist, lift your arm up, and then bending it slightly, just going ever so slightly to the right, stretching the left side of the body. And then coming up, and we will start as we normally do. So we'll start with 3 ohms and the opening invocation. So inhale. Sahana bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahe tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, so welcome everyone. So I'll just have a quick look to see who we've got, who's joined us, or if anyone else is waiting to join. No, perfect. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to start lying down with a bridge pose today. So lying down on the floor with your feet as close to the body as is comfortable, and the knee is hip distance apart. So we're going to do the bridge pose in 3 breaths. So we've done that quite a bit. So the first breath, we press on the feet, both feet really pressed, making sure that the knees stay in, and then the hips lift. The second breath, we inhale, the arms go up, and exhale, we just stay there, or if you can just go a little bit further up. With the third inhalation, you inhale the arms to the ceiling, and then with the exhalation, arms down buttocks down. So I'll talk you through 2 more and then you'll do 2 more on your own. So make sure that your alignment is correct, making sure that the knees don't go to the side. So inhale, leave the arms to the side, pressing on the feet, the hips go up. And then exhale, stay there. Or you can go up a little bit more, but do not force. Inhale, arms up and overhead. And then exhale, staying there, or the hips can go up a little bit. So resist the temptation of the knee to go to the side. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly, arms down and buttocks down at the same time. So 3 more time in your own time. So inhale. So I'll talk 1 more just in case. So inhale, hips up, press on the feet, keep the knees in. Exhale, staying there or going tiny bit up, only if it feels good. You don't need to at all. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, staying there, or lift the hips up a tiny bit. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms down and hips down. So now do 2 more in your own time with your own breath. And if you forget the sequence, it doesn't matter. For those of you who are used to doing this with me, you might want to close your eyes and feel the pauses between the breath, really feeling each movement in the body, what the body is feeling. So bring your knees a little bit closer. So Karen, I think your knees are going to the side a little bit. So bring your knees a little bit close. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Hip distance apart. Perfect. And then, so there's no rush to complete. Once you've finished, just outstretch the legs so I can see that you are done. So really taking your time, there's no rush. So we all meet with the legs outstretched. And now we're just going to do a box twist. So I will demonstrate this. So we have done this before. So the legs are parallel here. So you might want to put your right arm out and then put your head on the right arm. And then your thighs are parallel to that arm. And then your left arm is on top. And then there is a 90 degrees between at the knee bend. So try and join me when you're ready. So the left hand is on top of the right hand. So now we inhale, slide the hand, and then bringing it to the left shoulder. And then exhale, going back down. So we'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, slide the hand, against the body, bringing the hand to the left shoulder, and then exhale, it travels back to where we started. So 1 last time, inhale, slide the hand, making contact with the body, and then going to the left shoulder. And this time we stay there and breathe. So here you can leave your hand on the shoulder, or you outstretch the arm and you just breathe in this position. So whatever feels right for you. The left hand can go anywhere. It can go on the hip, it can stay on the shoulder, or whatever you want to do with it, or you can outstretch it. And just feeling that stretch here in the twist. So in your twist, inhale, and then on the exhalation, let go a little bit. Perhaps your body will invite you to go a little bit deeper in the pose. If it does, then oblige. And if it doesn't, then please don't force anything. So you're looking in the direction of the left hand, if possible, for your body. And if this is not working for you at all, then just do any twist that you like. So the twists are quite good for digestion. They really help our digestive power of the body. And they also act as relieving, releasing tension in the body. So mental tension as well. Sometimes things get stored around the stomach area, the belly area, sorry. And just staying here for 2 or 1 more breath. And then bringing the left hand back to the shoulder if it wasn't there. And then coming back to the center and coming back to where you started, left hand on top of the right. So now we do the same thing on the other side. So you can just try and find the room where you are to just, you might need to move a little bit. So you're lying on your head is on your left hand, left arm. Some of you might want, if you've got a pillow, you can rest it on a pillow, whatever feels right for you. And then the knees, the thighs are parallel to that left arm. And then there is a 90 degrees at the knee and there. So bringing the right hand on top this time. So when you're ready with your position, inhale, sliding the arm, contact with the body, bringing it to the right shoulder. Exhale, going back. 2 more in your own time. So inhale to the shoulder and exhale back. And then next time you get there, you outstretch the right arm if you like. So we'll just keep the position and breathe this time. So just enjoying your twist. Breathe in. And letting go, using the exhalation to let go a little bit more. Two more breaths. And then come back to the center, slowly bringing the arms there, and then coming back slowly, taking your time. And now we'll go on to all fours. So if everyone is ready, is okay with all fours, and if you don't want to go all fours, that's fine. So we're just I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do. So I will talk through the details, but we'll start in this position with the cow pose. And then on the exhalation this time, we will come on the tip of our fingers And then we'll inhale, opening the chest and letting the head go back. So a few things that I will teach here is when the head goes back, make sure that imagine your three fingers behind your head, and that when your neck is going back, you're not squeezing your four fingers, let's say four fingers. Your four fingers are not actually being squished. So otherwise, all you're doing is actually bending the the neck, which is not what we really want to be doing. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So coming into all fours, if you're doing this pose, so take it easy if you're not feeling too well today, or you think coming up is going to be a bit problematic. So then just do your own thing, that's fine. So knees directly underneath the hips, the hands are directly underneath the shoulders, and the fingers are wide apart. So really plugging with all the corners of the fingers, so your weight, the weight of your body is not just in the wrist, but throughout the whole hand. So inhale, the movement starts from the base of the spine, let the stomach drop and look to the ceiling. Exhale, come to the tip of the fingers and bring the fingers a little bit towards you, rounding the back. And then inhale, coming up, and the arms to the side in cactus arms, so just to the side, or whatever feels right for you. And then a little bit of a back bend, mindful of the four fingers, imaginary four fingers behind your neck that are not getting squished. So if coordinating movement, so breathing here now, just breathe in this position. If coordinating breath and movement is not for you today, then just breathe normally. All you need to do is not hold your breath, just breathe. And then we all come back to the starting point in the cow pose. So again, so inhale, looking up, let the stomach drop, opening the shoulders. And then exhale, this movement starts from the base of the spine, round the upper back, and bring on the tip of the fingers and bring the fingers towards you. Inhale, coming up, feel that nice opening in the chest, and stay here. Breathe normally. And bring your attention to the point, to the heart center here, to the sternum. We bring our attention to various parts of the body to just help focus the mind. And then come down, and we'll do it one more time. So inhale, let the stomach drop, look to the top of the ceiling. Exhale, movement starts from the base of the spine, round the upper back, come on the tip of your fingers, move the fingers slightly towards you, and then with an inhalation coming up, cactus arms, and the neck goes back a little bit. So really feeling that openness in the body. So just breathing here. A little bit of a back bend. If it feels good, you don't have to. So making sure you're balanced and it all feels good. And then we all come back to the center with cactus arms. And then we'll just twist to the right. So we just twist. It's only the upper body that moves. So the lower body stays as much as it can. So just a little twist there. And then coming back to the center. And then inhale, twist to the left side. Exhale, if you like, go a little bit more. And then just breathe in the twist. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then and then we'll just come into one more twist. So we just doing quite a few twists today. So here we're just gonna bring the right foot in front. So here, and you can if your left hand goes on the floor, you can go there. Otherwise, you can just leave your left hand on your right knee. So now another twist, opening to the side towards the right side. So here you're looking in the direction of the right hand. And again, feeling that upper body nice and open. So if by where your arm is, this is kind of restricting the movement, then let it go. So whatever works for you. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then we're just gonna stay here. So for most people, you might want to just stay here. But for those who can, then tuck the toes under. So this is going to be wobbly. If you haven't done it with me before, or know that you've got a few limitations that will not allow you to get into this pose, then please don't do it. Then, if you can, lift your back knee up and then bring the hands onto the chest, onto the hips to begin with. So just a bit of a lunge. If this is not working for you, making sure that your left knee is on the floor. So the left knee is bent, the right knee is bent here. So you can just stay here for a moment, feeling the strength in the legs and slowly coming down. And then we're going to do the same thing to the side. So left leg in front this time. So we're going to bring the right hand on the left knee. So we'll keep this position, and then twisting to the left side this time, opening the arms so that the shoulders are relaxed. Okay, nice, very good. So making sure just drop the shoulders. Both shoulders are relaxed. And then coming back to the center. So you can just stay here and just open the chest a little bit if you like, or otherwise if you want to join me for the lunge, then coming up, you can leave your hands on the hips. So just feeling the strength in both legs. So making sure that you're not, with the left foot, the weight is on the foot and not just on your toes. So really, if you want to just lift your toes here, you should be able to. And then, so we'll all come to a standing position now. So if you were kneeling, then get yourself into standing. Okay. So here we'll just do a few opening breaths. So I will just demonstrate. So we will inhale, and then we will exhale with the sound yum. So we will repeat yum, and we will keep the attention to the heart space, so just at the sternum here. So making sure you're nice and so the feet are a little bit apart. Tuck the pelvis under, and bringing just really a nice standing position with the chest nice and open, the upper body nice and open, and the palms facing to the middle of the room, or where you away from you. Okay, so now, so we'll inhale, we'll bring the hands up into prayer, and then we'll exhale. Yum. So we'll do that a few more times. So inhale, hands in prayer. Yum. 3 more times. Inhale. Yum. Yum. And last time. Yum. So we'll do it 3 more times, and this time I'll just talk you through. So we'll do the full yogic breath. So for those of you who are not very familiar with the yogic breath, so we'll inhale first to the abdomen when the arms are around here, and then we'll inhale to the chest, and then to when we get to the top, we breathe up to the clavicle, but only if that feels good. And then we exhale, clavicle down, chest down, and abdomen down. So don't force. If this is not working for you, then please don't do it. But for those of you who are very familiar with the yogic breath, let's do 3 with the full yogic breath. So inhale, abdomen, chest, and clavicle when the arms touch, the hands touch, and then yum, making the exhalation quite long. 2 more in your own time. So starting with a full yogic breath, slowly, as long as it takes. Perfect. And exhaling down. Perfect. So just take a moment. So if you need a little rest, so Tahira, if you want to take a little rest on the chair, you can do, and then come back up when we, or if you want to rest standing, if you're happy standing, then that's fine. So just take a little rest here, and then I will go on to do a couple of warrior poses, and then we will do one sun salutation. So the warrior pose, so we're gonna do, we're just gonna think about something that we're working towards at the moment, a goal that we have in life. It can be anything, not necessarily yoga related, but anything that you wish would happen to you now or you're working towards, then just bring that goal to hand. So bring your legs twice hip distance or whatever distance it works for you. So open the chest, inhale, and exhale, bring your palms together at the heart center. So now visualize whatever that goal is for you that you want to achieve. It should be something simple and something achievable, something that you can make happen yourself. So now we'll inhale the arms up, out to the side. Gather from the universe whatever inspiration, whatever motivation that we need, and then exhale there. And now inhale again, keeping that motivation here, seal between the hands, and then turn, just pivot to the left side, bringing your left foot in a little bit, turning to face your left foot. So just breathe normally here. And then you should be able to see your foot here. And so the knee is not like so or like so. So it's just so that you can just about see your toes. So keeping this position nice and strong and making sure that you don't collapse in the inner arch of the right foot at the back. So now with a determined movement, slice down, achieving your aim. So the arms are shoulder high. And here you are relishing the feeling of having achieved whatever aim that you've got in mind. So again, distributing the weight in the right foot. And then if you like, you can go a little bit forward, just only if you like. And then inhale up, pivot to the center, give back to the universe whatever you've taken and not used, and then coming back to the center. So now we'll do the same thing, but this time we'll pivot to the right hand side. So bringing your hands to your heart center with bringing to mind and to heart the goal that you want to achieve. So bring your arms out to the side and then gather all the inspiration, inhale all the inspiration up, pivot to the side, and then we'll just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, exhale, and then one more inhale and exhalation here. So you're bending the right knee and you're not collapsing in the inner arch of the left foot. So really feeling the stretch in the left side and feeling the length in the body. And now with a determined slice down with an exhalation, achieving your goal. And then just staying here, enjoying the feeling of what it's like to achieve your goal. Relax the shoulders. Going a little bit more in front. And then coming up to the center, pivoting to the center. Arms to the side, giving back whatever you haven't used. And bringing the hands back to the center. Okay. So now we're going to do one sun salutation here. And so for those of you who want to take a rest, you can do, if you want to do your sun salutation on the chair, you can do the chair version. Otherwise, for those of you who want to do it with me, join me, and also feel free to do any of the modification that you are used to doing. If you're not sure, make it up, and then you can ask me at the end, or even during the session, that's okay. So just coming to the front of your mat with the feet quite close. So some people like their feet to touch. And some people need a bit of distance between the feet. So whatever works for your body, tug the pelvis under and opening the chest again. So the body is nice and straight and feeling the weight through all the corners of the feet. And now, so bring the hands in prayer at the heart center and connect with the sun. The radiance of the sun, all the numerous qualities that the sun has. The sun shines for us all without any discrimination. The sun is always there, no matter the weather. Sometimes we can't see it, but it's still there. And it's always giving us the source of life, without which life wouldn't be possible. So now inhale, exhale here. On your next inhalation, bring your arms up, stretch up, and a little bit of a back bend. And then use an exhalation to bring the hands to the floor by the side of each foot. So there should be a hand and then a foot, hand, and bend your knees as much as you need to in this position. Let the head hang, and you need connection with the floor. So bend the knees as much as you need to so that you've got that contact with the floor. So staying here in the forward bend, and just go a little bit in front. Just changing your center of gravity slightly to the front, but without putting too much weight on your toes. And now inhale, the right leg back, the right knee on the floor. Come to the tip of your fingers, looking up to the ceiling. So the stretch to the neck, and then so breathe normally here. For those who know the breathing, then you can do the breathing. I won't teach it here, but if you know it, you can do it. So just staying in the plank pose, so one leg back, the other leg back, upper body remains completely still. If this is too much for you, keep your knees on the floor. So here, and then now slowly bring the knees, all of us, if they're not already there, bring the knees down, uncurl the toes, keep the elbows in, bring the chest down and bring the forehead down, buttocks are in the air. Slide the body into one straight line, and then come up into cobra. So inhale into cobra and breathe normally here. So looking towards the ceiling, bring the hands up this time, so baby cobra. And if you can, leave the feet close together. If that doesn't work for your body, then let them do what they do. So relax the shoulders away from your body. Bring the hands back to the chest, curl the toes under, and go to inverted V. So if you can get into inverted V in one movement, do. Otherwise, coming here, leaving the knees bent if you like. The knees can be bent all the time. And the idea now is to get into a position where the hips are as high as they can get. For those of you who can bring the heels in the direction of the floor or on the floor, do so. And let the head hang. Nice and relaxed. If this is too much for you, you bring the knees down and go into all fours position. So now we need to bring the right foot in between the hands. So some of us might need to bring the left knee down first and then bring the right foot down. Or if you can bring the right foot in between the hands in one go, do so. So now back into the equestrian pose, looking towards the ceiling. You're on the tip of your fingers and you're looking up. Chin stretch as well. And now with an exhalation, bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Let the body hang. So just change your center of gravity again. So here, make sure that you've got contact with the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then we all come with a straight back if that's possible. So bend the knees as much as possible. The back is rounded like so. And then flatten it first. Bring the arms back. And then with an inhalation coming up, go up first, and then a little bit of a back bend. And then hands to prayer and hands by the side. So now we do one more to the other side, leading with the left foot. So if you need a rest, take a rest. If you need to do it mentally with the breathing. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Relax the shoulders. Again, reconnecting with the qualities of the sun. Inhale, up, up first, and then a little bit back. Opening the chest. So staying here for a few moments. So in this position, really imagine that you are offering the top of your chest to the sun, just really opening it up. And then imagine your four fingers behind your neck, and they're not getting squished. They don't like getting squished. So if this position is nice, just breathe in here. And then slowly with an exhalation, coming down to the floor. Hands by your feet, let the neck hang. Inhale, left leg back, left knee on the floor, so the left knee is directly underneath the hip. Come on the tip of your fingers, looking up to the ceiling. And now we transition into the plank pose, so we come into all fours first, for those of you who need to. And then just slide one leg back, upper body doesn't move at all. And then without moving the upper body, just lift the other knee. So here you can experiment. If you are in the right position, then you should really feel it at the navel. If you go down too much, this is easy and not pretty. And then if you go up and then this is easy, this is not what we are meant to be doing. So we're meant to be in a straight line from the head to the toe and looking just slightly ahead of the mat. So at any point, bring your knees down. So we all bring the knees down now. So bring the chest down and the forehead down. And then slide the body into one straight line. And now we come into Cobra. So we use our hands a little bit here. So using the hands, keeping the elbows close to the body, the shoulders down, and looking to the ceiling. Breathe into the Cobra pose. So a few more breaths. If this is too much for you, you can come down. That's fine. So we're not going to do any more back bend, so we'll just hold this for a few moments. And then coming into inverted V. Let the head hang, let the heels go in the direction of the floor if they go. Quite a bit of room between the ears and the shoulders. Let the neck hang nice and freely. And then we bring the left foot in between the hands, so we might need to bring the right knee down first, or just in one go, bringing the left knee in between the hands. Come on the tip of your fingers, looking up to the ceiling. And then bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Look down, let the head hang. Now, straighten the back, bend the knees as much as you need to. Bring the arms back, using the power of the legs and the arms coming back. Going up, and then a little bit of a back bend, and then exhaling back to prayer and back to the side. Okay, so we will just take a moment to rest here. And then we're going to make our way to the floor. So we'll take a moment. So you can rest on the chair still if you like, that's fine. We're going to come back to sitting in a bit, so you can stay on the chair if you like. So we'll just come lying down for a moment, letting the body relax. We've been stood up for quite a while, so let the body reset. And in this position, bring your focus back to the breath. So inhaling for a count of 2 and exhaling for a count of 4 or 5 or 3, whatever, making the exhalation longer than the inhalation. So the idea is to make the exhalation a little bit longer. So resting, where is the breath? Staying in contact, in connection with the breath. Inhaling for a count of 2, exhaling for a count of 4 or 5. Just whatever rhythm, making the exhalation slightly longer. So when the exhalation is a little bit longer, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is actually the nervous system that tells the body to relax, saying to the body, you are not in danger, nothing is happening now, all you have to do is relax. So we are trying to really get the body to relax. And then when you're ready, we'll come up into a sitting position. So we'll do 2 things before we go for our final relaxation. So we'll be sitting for about 5 to 6 to 7 minutes. So I will teach the Gomukhasana, which is the cow face pose. So I can't do it myself very well, so you'll have to imagine what it looks like. So I will demonstrate the arms first. So what we will do is we'll bring the right hand, the right arm up. So I'll just demonstrate first. So the elbow is pointing towards the ceiling, and then we'll bring the other arm to the back, and then trying to hold if that's possible. For some people it will be easy and they'll be able to hold the hand. For some people it will not be possible. But the idea is to open the chest and then just feel that stretch here. So what you could also do is, I've got a sock here. So what I do is I use a sock and then I just hold the sock so that I can open my chest a little bit better. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so now getting into position. So bringing your left arm up, bending the left hand, your right arm, the right arm up, bending the right arm, and then your elbow is pointing to the ceiling. Then bringing the left hand round the right chest, the right waist, and then bringing it in the direction of where the right hand is. For some of us, this will be easy. For some of us, it will not be easy. So if you've got something you can grab, you can do that. So the idea is you don't want to be grounded like I am now. You want to be open. So actually try opening here and using a sock or a scarf or a piece of whatever you've got might be quite helpful. It really opens that area. Opening of the chest is very good at the physical level. It gives us more space to breathe. But then at the mental level, it has got all sorts of benefits. It makes us feel stronger. It makes us feel more determined. And it's also kind of having that feeling of a bit of a warrior like, and you're ready to face whatever there is. And it also opens our heart. And just holding here and breathing. So if you can just let go a little bit, you can do. So we're not doing the legs today, but we're just doing um, the arms. Next week we'll do with the legs as well. So really feeling that stretch. For some of us, this is really painful. This is really is hard. I mean, if it is, then if you think it's too much for you, don't do it, or just modify it. A couple more breaths, and if you can close the eyes and feel where the breath is going in the body. Inhaling, feeling the chest and the abdomen filling up, and then exhaling, tracing the movement of the breath in the upper body. And then letting go, slowly coming out of the pose. And then if you just need to kind of let go a little bit, then do so. And you will now know how much you want to work or don't want to work, and that's fine. So this time we bring the left arm up, bending the left arm, the elbows pointing towards the ceiling. So you can use the right hand to kind of push the elbow back a little bit here, so you get that nice opening here. It might not stay there, but at least you'll give yourself this nice opening first. You could just stay here for the whole time if you like. That is fine as well. You just get that nice opening. If you want to come with me, so you bring your right hand, sorry, to behind the body and to the back, and trying to get in the direction of the left hand. So there's always a sock, that's quite helpful here. So opening the chest, feeling the nice openness here. So letting the head just be at the middle, so you're not looking down or up, you're just at the middle, and letting the body open as much as possible. Again, if this is too painful, back out. If feels good, then enjoy. If it feels just slightly uncomfortable, bear with it. And then trying to use the exhalation and sending breath to the area that you feel tension at. Three more breaths. If you've had enough at any time, of course, come out, or just back out of the pose a little bit. So this is something that I personally try to avoid all the time, because it doesn't feel right for me. My body needs it, but I don't like it. So sometimes I kind of have to make myself do it. And you will also find that one side of the body is very different to the other side. And then slowly coming out of the pose. And then just do whatever rolls that you need to do just to feel that stretch. Okay, so now we will do one last breathing before we let rest. And what we're going to do is what we've done before. I think, I can't remember whether we did it last week. It's the B breath. So it goes like this. So it will inhale. And then on the exhalation, slowly we'll make it as long as possible. And then we'll make the sound of a B, like so. So inhale, and then Okay, so now I'll talk you through. So sitting in a nice position. So if you're in a chair, just bring the body just slightly away from the back of the chair, so your spine is still nice and erect. So if you're sat on the floor, you might want to have a little something underneath, so you've got a bit of padding, a bit of lifting. And also, if your knees are not on the floor, then you might want to either lift yourself up at the back or put cushions there so that there is no pressure here at the groin and area. So bringing the hands. So it's up to you. I mean, I think we have done it with bringing the hands on the ears as well. So if you like that version, you can do that. Otherwise, just bring the hands on the knees with the hands in chin mudra with thumb. Um, Sorry, no, we'll do a different mudra. So if we close the index finger to the base of the thumb, and then bringing the index finger and the middle finger to touch the thumb, and the little finger is up. So we'll just do this. So index finger to the base of the thumb, middle finger and ring finger, sorry, I said that wrong. Middle finger and ring finger touching the thumb and the little finger out. So you can choose. So inhale and then exhale, deep breath. So you do it at your own rhythm. So we're not all doing it together. We'll all be at different rhythms. So we'll all do it quite whenever we like. Just do 5 or 6 more breaths. Keeping the spine nice and straight. And for those of you who like the sensation of closing your ears, you can bring your hand on your ears, so you can feel the vibration inside, whatever works for you. So carry on 1 more breath or 2 more breaths. And then letting go. And when you're ready, coming down for our final relaxation. So we'll be here for about just over 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so. So making sure you're comfortable. If you need a blanket, putting your socks where socks go, as opposed to behind the back. So just making sure that you're warm for the next 12 minutes or so. So coming into the Shavasana position here. So lying on the floor with your legs apart as we started the class. And if you want to do it in a chair, that's fine too. But this time, if you're in a chair, then making sure that your back is against the chair, the back of the chair, so that you're relaxed this time, not needing to keep the spine erect. So in the Shavasana position, palms facing up, Little bit of room between the arms and the armpit, and the feet falling to the side. So just really taking your time. There's no rush. And the idea is to try and be still for the practice. So keeping still for the practice is the goal. And the second goal is to stay awake. But of course, if you need to move, that's okay, do so mindfully. And if you need to, if you do fall asleep, then there's nothing you can do about it, then let it be. Okay, so now getting ready for Yoga Nidra, adjusting everything. And close your eyes and keep them strictly closed until you're told to open them. So make the last few adjustments so the body is nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, feel the worries of the day flow out of you. Another deep breath, and feel any tension flow out of the body. In the practice that follows, we're going to develop the feeling of relaxation in the body. It is not necessary to make movements or deliberately relax your muscles. Simply develop the feeling of relaxation. It's the feeling you have just before sleep. When relaxation becomes deep, sleep does come, but you should try to stay awake. I will not sleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice. During Yoga Nidra, you're functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness, and the only important thing is to follow the voice. And if thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, do not worry. Just congratulate yourself for noticing and come back to the practice. Now bring a feeling of inner relaxation in the whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of complete stillness. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. At this moment, you should make your resolve if you have one. If you do not have one, you can say to yourself, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. Otherwise, repeat your own resolve 3 times with awareness, feeling, and emphasis. The resolve you made during Yoga Nidra works on your subconscious mind. We now begin rotation of consciousness and rotation of awareness by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is to go from one part to another. Repeat in your mind and simultaneously become aware of that part of the body. Keep yourself alert, but do not concentrate too intensely. Become aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, the shoulder, armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, ankle, heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Now to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the chin, the throat, the right chest, the left chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, and the abdomen. The whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, the buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, the heart space, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Now bring your awareness to your body lying on the floor. The body is lying on the floor. And bringing that sense of being a witness to the body. So imagine you hovering over, you can just see the body lying on the floor. The body is completely peaceful. The body is still. The body is relaxed. The body is relaxed. You are witnessing your body being relaxed. You can see your body relaxed. You can see the parts of your body that's relaxed. You can witness your body being completely relaxed. So keep watching your body relaxing on the floor for a few seconds. watching your body completely relaxed, completely still. Now is the time for you to repeat your resolve. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice. Do not change it. Your own resolve, or the one that I suggested, I am strong. Repeating it 3 times with full awareness, feeling, and emphasis. Now letting go of all efforts and begin to listen to noise outside where you are, outside the building, in the far distance. Any noise where you are in the house, in the room where you are. Any noise close to your body, your own personal sound connecting you to the universe. And start moving your body slowly, stretching your body. Do not hurry. And then when you're ready, you can come onto one side first and then come up into sitting position to finish the class. So taking your time, the practice of Yoga Nidra is now closed. So if you want to do palming, you can do palming. If otherwise, we'll go into Om straight now. We'll finish the class just as we started. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kakshit Dukhabhat Bhave. And now we'll do this the same in English. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me. I will